Well, in our polo program, in my personal program here, I'm playing in 2 leagues in the spring season in Houston. So I have 12 horses in, and they typically go in sets twice a day. We walk, our sets, we walk a long way to the track. It's about a 20-minute walk, so it's not too boring because you're going somewhere. We get to the track, and I try to trot them 10 to 12 minutes is all I give them, and then walk them home, another 20 minutes home. That's their set. And that's once they're already in shape and in a playing tournament condition. And then depending on the schedule of my games, say for the 8-goal group, we play Thursdays and Sundays. So I usually ride my singles the day before the game on that group of horses, and so I'll ride, a good long while, cruise them easy, put the air in them, that 20 minutes that I was talking about, try to stay on them for 20 minutes, including your little bit of warm-up, little bit of cool-down, and but that's, they're just playing twice a week, and I'm riding them the day before the game. Once you start playing a lot of games, you sort of back off on the singles, so to speak. You don't have to ride your singles as much, depending on the horse. My older horses that really are just great all the time, I only need to ride them singles when we've missed a game because of rain or any other reason. I ride them singles in order to get their air and their wind back in them. It's more for their benefit in conditioning. But if those older horses, they can maintain well just going in their sets if you're playing them 2 to 3 times a week. If you just have games once a week, though, that horse really needs to get out there and get worked in a single condition, imitating a game situation, a lot calmer than a game situation. But whether you stick and ball or ride them single, it's really important to how the horse is going to play for you, because they literally will be very tired in the polo game, even if they're in the best sets twice a day, never miss a day. If they're only playing once a week, they'll get very tired, then they won't stop well, and then they won't turn well. Just like people, when you're tired, you just can't get it done. And then the day of the game, of course, again, depending on the time of the game, if you have an afternoon game, we will take them on sets for the long walk, and then they'll only get about 5 minutes of the trot. I go ahead and trot them because I feel like they really need to stretch, and they'll all cough, and you can just feel it's kind of like when they're coming out of a stall. They live in a stall. They need to get out and stretch those muscles and get some blood flowing to it all, and then they go back and rest, and then you have your polo game that afternoon. If it's a morning game, we take them out, absolutely take them out. It's almost even more important, but we won't work them as long. Just a nice walk in the morning. You can still do the trot. You're not getting them tired with that walk and that trot. You're just flowing the blood to all those parts of this big horse that has been standing in a stall. If you're able to have your horses turned out in a trap, you have a morning game, you don't need to take them. The walking and stuff is just to get their blood flowing and muscles moving before your game there. One of the other real important pieces of your puzzle to getting your horse to perform better on the polo field, we talked about schooling them, keeping them calm, keeping them cool, letting them mold to how you ride. We talked about their condition, taking sets, riding singles, stick and balling in your game times. But the number one thing behind all of this is going to be your nutrition. It's so important to feed your horses properly. And there's just a wealth of knowledge out there. You can, any employee at a feed store can help you. If you need help with nutrition, just go ask anyone. They're all just extremely educated in it. And your horse needs a lot of food. These are big horses we're riding, and they just really need a lot of food. Everyone has different ideas. Some people feed alfalfa, some coastal, some pellets, some sweet feed, some oats. Whatever you find is best for yours, you need to make sure that they get plenty of it, and then your workload will increase. That more food means more energy, but a super healthy, strong horse that's exercised well and fed well is going to be the best bet on the polo field. They're going to perform for you as long as you ever need them to.